Now,
Back the mode
speaking
off.
of the old ways, I think it's time we return to tabletop theater and the curse of Los, and
Los.
join our adventurers, having recently returned from successfully bringing back an artifact, some magical weapons, the holy symbol that you needed, one of the many artifacts, one of the two artifacts that you needed to defeat Los and family. And you also res, retrieved the skull of Argynvost, therefore allowing a semblance of hope to be here in the world, granting you some extra powers and definitely the attention and anger of Los. This is where we return. Having gone, we went to meet up with Vistani, Madame Eve, and her carts. Um, Last adventure we had, Q wasn't here because she was in the cart visiting with Madame Eve and Irina, getting their cart in particular was protected against any of Los's scrying ability. In that time, Q, while you were I should catch you up a little bit more. Um, you came back to the Vistani. It was a fun time. Everybody was like very congratulatory. There was a sort of an impromptu festival impromptu celebration where everybody had way, 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 way too much to drink. We'll get into the consequences of that afterward because you missed all that and you could have a chance to talk to everybody individually. Um, but so imagine Q's perspective. Let's catch up from Q's perspective. We come back from the successes that you've had coming back from Los's castle with the loot that you needed. You're greeted again at the Vistani, safe place, time of celebration. Everybody's having fun and drinking. Um, would Q, what would a Q have been doing? Would Q have joined in?
She'd
Had
be
some.
just watching. She's
Uh,
not. She's a nomad, basically. Madame Eva even knows that she's not from this world. She's not from Earth. She's not from. She has no home. And to settle roots anywhere means she has to be vulnerable, and she doesn't want it. She's had it burned many times, even by the Lowe's family. So
Especially by the
why
Lowe's family.
why should she even dare attempt to form any type of bond, even at her age?
It's funny because as you're having these thoughts, is when Irina approaches you with, you know, she just has a drink as well, punch the punch, and sits down next to you, and hands you the local punch, non-spiked or spiked, however you want it.
Mhm.
And I think maybe it doesn't even say a word, just for a few seconds, just silently watches the crowd as well. And she says something of the likes of like, it's strange, isn't it? These people, everything. I still can't. I still don't feel. She expresses the same things like you do, that she feels alienated, different. She's always felt different and special, but not in a good way.
Basically, Q looks right at her and and says, well, technically, there's one thing you have that I don't, and that's a bond.
No. A bond?
A bond, like you have a familiar bond, basically like a parental bond. She was raised by somebody that she thought was her parent.
Ooh, yes.
Q does not have that. Q does not have a mother. She does not have a father. She was raised almost like not needed.
But
That's
no,
how she feels.
actually, I think it's strange because it's like there's a sort of I want you to go through the book for this, for finding from this is great that you weren't sure of your purpose,
Yeah.
but the Lowe's family like used you in certain ways. You're realizing now as you're looking back, and you've been reflecting this for so long, since then, the separation, that you're like, damn, I went through some messed up shit. That's not normal.
It
And
the best way Q is noticing it, and this is why she's looking at Arena and going, you have a bond with somebody. I've never had it, as she swigs hard. She's never had a maternal bond with anybody. The person she thought was a maternal to her basically was trying to get her to marry her nephew to control him. That kind of does not sound too good. Her parental bond, there's never been a man in her life because she was raised by Lorian. And if you look back in the history of Q, um, she doesn't know who her father is.
yep.
There is no sign of who this man is because you see the death of her mother, and that's all you see. So there's no
Oh, this is
paternal
so good.
bond, sibling bond. She was practically raised almost to be almost like a sibling to the Los family until she was of age to then become a bride. That's kind of creepy. So all the bonds that you're supposed to have some form of bond as yes, I agree, Frog. Frog's candy just broke it. She
Well,
really needs therapy.
this is perfect because I think at this point Irina gives you just a giant hug and she's just like, "You're wrong. We're sisters. There are three of us." And I think from here we'll cut away. We'll be like, okay, let's spend some therapy time in the session in the cart with Madame Eva tonight while everybody else has their little adventure.
Well, you say that she's hugging Q as Q is looking right up at Madame Eva. Like, what did you just do to me?
Like, what do you mean? Explain yourself. I don't quite catch that.
So, Madame Eva has been, remind you, Q was here first to the land.
Yeah.
So, Madame Eva knows what Q is. She knows what's going on. So, to see Irina hugging Q and Q's looking up at Madame Eva like, save me.
Yeah, fun. And she does save you. She puts a little shoulder and she's like, give her space. She's not used to touch yet. Um, and she's like, please, come. We have much to discuss. Um, and last thing you see before heading off into a safe, Hugh has a very, very safe nighttime experience, no nightmares. I mean, right now it's still, you don't remember, but it's noon.
Yeah.
It's early morning, it's about noon, but you guys had a fight and you guys are recovering. So everybody else, though everybody's celebrating, Rec, Re is completely just tossing beers and having a chugging contest off in the corner. Um, Even Armolad is like joining in on it, even though he's joining in on a little bit of the celebration with a bottle of fancy fire brandy. No, uh, dragon brandy. What was it? Dragon spit. That's what it was. And Scar and um, Jack Slater. are having a chat in the corner, and everybody else is having celebrations. That's the last things you see before um, going into a good 8 hour rest time, where you're tucked in hush, child, rest, easy dreams, and you can see you guys could talk for a little bit, and she performs a few protective ceremonies that you have seen her do many times because she doesn't is protective against los, and these are anti-los protections. Um, Anything special that you like to do before you go to bed? Otherwise, I'm going to cut to the next morning and everybody can reunite and talk about the day's events. Hugh, this question is for you.
We can just continue.
Perfect. Cut to morning time. You have a completely restful night. You even dream happy thoughts. You may want to share them. If not, don't worry about it. What is disturbing, the only unrestful thing that you hear undisturbing is loud clangs and people coming out in an alarm out in the morning as chaos or some weird shit seems to have happened. You hear Scar like with doing a loud scream as of being attacked. Armolad as well and Re stumbling out and screaming for alarm or at least seeing what's happening. Q, when you go out and see what's going on, it's not really an attack, but they are freaked out, and you go to reunite and talk with your party. Apparently, while you slept nicely, I'll let everybody else explain.
We slept poorly. We have chosen poorly.
Okay. Kiwi walks up and watches this and goes, "So, how was Freddy Cougar?"
In a nutshell, Freddy actual visit from Los in the nightmare, everybody went up against just Los by himself. And you guys almost all got your butts kicked, but luckily Los was just playing with you. Like a cat playing with a mouse.
That's why
And
Q said what she said.
We did kill him.
you did defeat him.
Sorry, defeat,
You
yes.
did defeat him in this dream, and he
I still have
evaporated.
his shoes.
I served his kidney with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
So, Froggy says, I wonder what would have happened if Re had joined Los.
I guess we'll never know.
Just like all of his other characters.
That's why I
Oi.
keep tempting them. It's so funny that I keep tempting them and he keeps saying no. But it's great. I love it. I have other plans for Re. But bravo, like literally like Los got him down to near zero. And it's like,
Actually
hey,
beyond zero.
no, near zero said, hey, I'll give you a choice. Join me with the blood or die. And he's like, fuck you, I'll see you in hell. Or what was the cool thing that you said?
I don't remember anymore. It was a moment of the like the moment of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, I'll see you in hell. So of course, Carlos killed Red.
I'd rather die or something along those lines.
Something
Carlos,
like that, yeah.
Carlos killed him. Okay. Yep, that's accurate.
But Scar came by
Slip of the tongue.
as sort of like remembering Red's dad, she was the first one there to like, no, I have to rescue and revivify or heal up Red before he's gone.
It was a concentration saving throw that actually helped so I could save Ray.
Yeah, yeah, she broke that concentration saving throw. It was a very key moment, yeah. And Armolad, what was your experience of that fight?
Um, my experience was regret. I regretted not boosting my constitution instead of my dexterity last time I leveled up. Oops. Yes, I was running very low on hit points at one point.
Yeah, he was running away very low
Yeah.
at hit points at one point. That is correct. He's like, somebody needs to stay alive, and it's gonna be me. Like a little coward. I'm kidding. It was a tactical decision.
If we ever fight him again, we got to do it near water.
There was water near you.
No, there wasn't. That wasn't water in
That was
our
illusionary
fight.
water in the dream, because he controls the dreams. Like, no, that's not what that is. But it was. We tried out many successful things. We experimented with sunlight. We experimented with fire. We experimented with invisibility. It was a nice little fight.
Yes. The Helm of Brilliance has a plethora of opals on it, and each opal can create a rather large area of daylight, which means he's not regenerating. Yay!
Successful things. Other thing of interest of note that you saw. How can I put this? No, I'll let Scar share whatever she wants to share.
I can't think of anything. I mean, I was under
Okay.
the spell, and when I woke up, I picked Jack Slater out of bed and almost killed him.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jack Slater was
From up
completely
against the
surprised.
wall.
we need to find Scar an anti-charm charm.
Not bad.
Oh,
Yeah, because even with my level up, my constitution, but that
Yeah,
constitution saving throw or wisdom, it was wisdom. It was wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not that smart.
You're not that
Constitution, I'm
wise.
good,
yeah.
but wisdom,
Not so much.
The wisdom saving, and charm. Oh, and you learn that yeah, vampires have a beautiful ability called charm, which is fantastic.
for them, not for me.
Which explains how Armolad, that at the very beginning of the game, you went chasing after that vampire by yourself, and that's why you don't remember anything that happened because of charm. And you had to miss an episode early on in the campaign, and we played like, well, you're not there because or you don't remember because. No, I remember because I didn't want you going out by yourself, and I wanted to bring you back in charmed, something like that. All right, let's cut to some fun stuff. Also,
you said
Q?
fun stuff?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
So Q, you also missed that Scar and Jack Slater are starting a relationship.
The wagon be a rocking.
Okay, that's not the one I meant to click,
You
but it works.
remember, you're invited back to Madame Eva's. As you're telling this everything that you're recalling the dream and recapping everything. One of the things that was stressed was that if he killed you in the dream, you would die in the dream. You wasted 2 of your 4 superior healing potions. This fight was hard enough with just Los by himself. The big question is, once we meet how do we fight the family as well? Not just if we might be able to take Los by himself, but not the entire family all at once.
You'll need protection against the charms.
Los's
Yeah,
influence.
become a fae. That's it.
Los's influence is quiet.
Actually, even giving you
That's
advantage
all.
would help.
It's easy to avoid Los's charm. You just got to know him. He's not good looking.
He's a vampire. He sucks.
He
Oh, Q.
had given you a necklace. She had given you the necklace, but you gave it back to Los, right, Q?
Yes and no.
Gave him back a fake.
I did give a fake. Because Q is as bad as Los, because she's taught by the Los family. You don't ever give something importance back without a fee.
All right. So,
Yeah, Carlos, you asked me to ask Q while we were playing. Q, are the rest of the family also vampires? Undead types.
So Q looks right at Armolad and goes, if you can't tell who's dead and not totally dead.
I asked Carlos this, and he said to ask you.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm asking you.
I'm literally being Q on this, saying if you can't tell dead from dead.
To confirm, she's a lich. Laura is a lich, and she is
Undead.
She is for sure undead, and she would be represented by a lich in this game, which is quite powerful on its own.
Yeah, and that's why at the dinner, Q made the reference, like, how did you come back?
I killed you, yeah.
Yeah, because she kind of had enough of that cloud of daggers. She gave her enough perfume bottles for a reason.
But
what?
You really have to watch out.
Is her phylactery? Is a fantastic question, Frog Scanner.
Uh-huh.
What or who is her phylactery? And then there is Maria, who at this point is ancient beyond her years, having been rescued from the torture of Allura, mentally drained, tortured. And now as you saw her, just a withering old crone of an old lady.
Which Q kind of is concerned about because that woman shouldn't be the way she is. He was the only one being very nice to her aunt.
Yeah. And I think I don't know, should I keep her still as a mystery? I think so, because she was from what you remember, and she was not like this the last time you all faced her. In fact, she was up and spry and moving around. There's something going on with her.
So to be more precise, so the last battle we had with Los, and Q was involved and all that, she was like a fitted 55-year-old woman that could do a marathon like no tomorrow.
She had all her energy back.
And now
it's all
she
drained.
is somebody that needs help getting dressed. So that's why Q was kind of concerned here.
Yes.
And the fact that Leia is in jail that we never found.
You didn't find Leia, did you?
No, she wasn't in jail.
There was somebody else there. I just skipped him because the name didn't do a thing. But I think he's in a separate area, being held separately. Or she might have escaped.
Who knows?
Or
Because she was the only one that was close enough to Los's mom, too. So, again,
how would you feel if I just killed her off?
I would
Terrible.
kill you. I would find a way to kill you.
All right, good to know. Good to know. Check marked.
Yeah,
if you need
this
a
is where the
getaway
player
driver, let me know.
actually decides that they become a GM.
These questions and all that you are asking are all good. Good. I think the answers are in the tome. I think, Q, that you are the one to read what is next, and maybe you could find the plan, the full plan. So what are your suspicions are that you were being groomed for marriage with Los?
So, Q, from the last time she used the book, it looked like the one that she considered her mother wanted her close to Los. So they grew up like siblings. Okay, that's fine. Then, out of nowhere, when she's a teen, he's a teen, it's now turning into this whole so we're gonna try to get you guys to marry. No.
Perfect. That's your understanding so far. And now it's your turn to find out motivations and reasoning. You've got part of the answers, and you will learn more throughout all this. But the next
And I think the
experience-
book only likes Q because if we have anybody else do it, bad things happen to him. Sorry, Scar. At least I'm being honest.
It's
what it
only
is.
because you're a perfect implement for me to do exposition because we're both share the same history with the Lowe's family.
Mhm.
So you're like you are right in that it likes you more in that sense. You could feel like as you like your name is prominent in here a lot, or at least that's like the gut feeling that you get and what you want to find out. It's bringing something interesting. I need to keep better track of this.
This is when you
Your
get a thing called a
tarot
notebook.
cards at the bottom. Everybody has 22111. No, blink 2111.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Madame Eva, what's that?
I don't believe I have one.
You're not even on the bottom.
Oh, I'm not in
Yeah.
there. Why am I?
We
not
got a
in there?
side piece. Yeah, we have a side piece. We forgot Scar, me,
I
Link, and Los.
Oh,
You're
sign
you're
me
probably
out.
the yellow square, but you're invisible.
Mm-hmm. That sounds very likely, yeah. So Wooster shouldn't have one either?
Wooster
Oh,
now
that's
I
right,
have
because
one,
I
yeah.
never. Huh?
I seem to be having one.
Yeah, okay. Because I've taken, and I should be up to 4 at this point. Even though I used one last time, because I've been keeping track over here. Right. I'll
wanna
deal with
see
that in a second. Later, I'll just keep track mentally and put it here. Let me write it down my thing, which I'm keeping track of.
I want to see side piece use theirs.
I think Two things. At this point, Madame Eva, as we're having the discussion about the tome, she says, "On that, you have already all been cursed with the fates. Is one of the reasons why the tome is affecting you." Pretty much at least everybody once, some of you have done it twice, have used tarot cards to change the fate of a roll.
Nope.
Has Armolad, you haven't used them at
Nope.
all?
I used my inspiration thingy that I was given, but I haven't used a tarot card yet.
Yeah, okay. So you're the only one that so far has been uncursed, that she says uncursed. Scar?
He's got 2 cards.
Yes, I haven't used
I
them.
should have, I think I should have more. I think I should have, I have here that I have 4. That's the reason. And I think, I haven't been, I think you guys might have more too as well. Then I'm gonna have to go back in the nightmares. So, just to double check, Armolad hasn't used any whatsoever. Rat has used 2, I think, and Scar, I think you've used almost all but 1.
I have 1 left.
Yeah,
I don't think Q's used any cards.
you've used it. Yeah, you've used it to re-roll it, especially in the last fight when we were under the when we were in the castle.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I was thinking
Yeah,
something
you
else.
used one. You used one there, and
I kind of wish I'd used one when I was rolling for how many diamonds were in the crown.
I remember why I have 2 left right now, because I have used the fates twice. Those same cards that I've collected from you, I've used in return to fuck with you. And that's what Madame Eva is explaining of how the fates are working. They can either work in your favor at the cost of also being in Los's favor at a later time. So, when you use them, they must be used, if at all, for maximum effect. Otherwise, because you know Los is definitely going to use his for maximum effect. These are fate tokens. Fate tokens. And I think I may give you one more from the nightmares. And for Q right now as well, because she's going to dive into the book.
I heard she's going to die.
That's what I
Into the
heard.
book.
That's why I turned really quick and going, did he just say I'm gonna die for once?
She's going to dive in the book. What?
Dive into the book. Yeah. Or I like my way better.
Or maybe it's both. I'm gonna dive and then die.
You know what? Let's find out how hurtful this is. Why don't you roll me first roll of the day? But it's okay because I'm going to give you advantage. Wisdom saving throw.
I should be reading the book. I have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
As my
Anyway.
thing goes up. Load, wisdom saving throw. A 19.
I like this idea. Armolad?
No, just kidding.
No.
I already have
like this
advantage.
idea. I kind of like this idea. What if Armolad joins you in the book adventure?
Oh,
As a
reading over your
semi-guide.
shoulder.
Huh?
Reading over her
What is
shoulder.
it? What is this? Turn the page, create your own story situation right now?
Well, you know how we did last time when we kind of role played. I think it'd be maybe it might be interesting if Armolad wants to join. This way, you could, you know what, you could cut in from outs. We'll just play this at. I got a perfect idea. You're aiding her in a sort of you're using your meditative ways, monk ways to kind of help ease and guide her into this.
There's no easing into the Los family. Rephrase that.
But this connection as well gives you proper insight and allows you to help her in case something bad happens that she reads that we'll see, because I don't know what's going to happen, even though I planned for this.
That's unusual.
Number one, you get into that state. The book is in front of you. You have that fear still of just what's going to come next. You have suspicions. You think what's going on. You start opening the page. Oh, and I want to clarify some things. Los seems a lot older. You were a junior or freshman. He was already a senior. You know, there's at least let's say like what seems to be like a 4 or 5 year gap.
I was gonna say about 5 years.
Yeah, and it's not uncommon for him to have been like, you know, because he's still a gang. He still leads a criminal empire at this age, but Laura insists that he gets a proper education. So the school that you guys are going to is one of those, you know, typical schools, but it's also high security schools, probably private high security school for important people.
Think Cruel Intentions.
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
Think Cruel Intentions.
Perfect. That's a great.
For those
Great
that don't know,
analogy.
that is a movie.
It's two different movies. So there's the one with Sarah just
Geller.
Michelle Gellar.
yeah, Michelle Gellar, and then the new one that they just remade.
Would you like to read more about adulthood, close to adulthood? Or more high school hijinks? Actually,
Let's do senior year because that would go right into the college years. That's a mix between the both.
now would you be into, was that you senior year or his senior year, which is still your junior year? I'd say you're getting close to 18 by your timeline. So it's
Okay,
your
so
high
yeah,
school
he'd be
senior
in
year.
college for a couple of years now.
Or probably not even then. I mean, I think high school was the point. I think at this point, Los is just less and less like between private education and maintaining many business affairs and a few college things. And that's what you're finding out in the book.
He would be about 23. So yeah, he would be basically his last of his college years working with the family trade.
Now, it feels about 5 years, but he's never quite been. Yeah, it's about right. Okay, let's see. You delve in. You feel that from as you're starting to like find like the next time, like you're like, oh, here's where you set your mind to this time
Yeah.
frame. Just when you're, where would I have been? What would Los have been doing? Los is managing. His time is split. These last 4 years have been very, very busy. Laura has been insistent that there is a timeline we must meet. He's especially hard on me these years. My time is split between private education, maintaining several front businesses for laundering money, drug money, still being a captain with multiple captains throughout the world now. My empire's expanded, Asia, not just South America, construct and even parts of North America as well. Oh, Southern California, basing out of Southern California because that's where my father's territory was. The special serums that I've been taking are helping. I could feel the changes coming. I'm becoming something more. It's what allows me to push through. But in the few times off that I have, he's still insistent that I visit with Q. Her graduation is coming. Laura has given me a present to give to her on my behalf. Let's cut to that part for Q. High school graduation. You know, Los. You've been seeing Los less and less. You could see the stress in him, and almost in that awkward, familiar way that you guys have. And you can see the sense this time that he's trying to be happy. He's trying to be nice about this. His nicest has ever been, "Hi, Hugh. Great to see you again. Here, we got you this. Hope you enjoy it."
Thanks.
Yeah, this is a big step in womanhood. We're both very proud of you.
This is all the family has wanted me to do. The way it looks, it's the day of the graduation, basically, party. All of the servants are all over the house for Los's family. Everything is to order, to tea around me and Los. Los does not know Laura does not want me to continue my education. The last 2 years while he's been gone, I've been learning the financial trades of the family underneath him. So right now he does not know that the person that he's been talking with and communicating with about his next appointments, his next assistant obligations, hosting galas, all that. He hasn't known it's been me underneath him because
Okay.
Laura has made it out to be this beautiful woman that has now entranced Los. And Q has looked the part for those videos.
Perfect. Video calls, and that's how you've been manifesting your I get to look like other people, down to like a different voice and everything. What do I call this woman?
She's been going by Robin.
Robin.
She's been going by Robin.
Okay. That's a nice.
She does not give her full name out. The Los family
That's fine.
all knows secrecy. So she goes by Robin.
This is very, very, very Laura. Layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of secrecy.
We have a Q and an R.
I like what Froggy
Fucking
said,
Froggy.
actually.
That's what I was.
Froggy.
That's what I was
It
thinking.
was
Right
like
on the
robbing you
nose.
blind.
Right on the nose.
Yeah, she be robbing you blind.
With the help of Batman.
Oh boy. Would this be the necklace, or is this just what would you think this gift would be?
Um. So this gift being graduation, it would be
Ooh, it's very womanhood.
yeah. It's like a bracelet. It's a bracelet with the Los crest on it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Ooh, speaking of which, doesn't matter. Keep going.
So that's what the gift is. It's the family emblem in as a bracelet. Both Maria and Laura also have it. All the girls have it on them. It's a sign of where we are in the family. It's not something Q at this time, being 18, would think would be okay and acceptable because she's not family. She's in the last couple of years, she has realized she's not family because she has found her adoption papers. But she doesn't know how to approach, Carlos about this and saying, hey, do you know I'm not technically your blood? Or if you can help me find my family.
Oh,
There we go.
the traditional gangster S. I did a terrible job of it. Perfect. Perfect. So you've just found the adoption papers, and you know what? Not only did you just find them, I think you were meant to find them. I think Laura, in her manipulative ways, oh, you must have found out. Or, just makes it. I think maybe she just intended for you to find out. Because she has plans within plans within plans. And this is what you're reading as you're reading, picking up bits and pieces. I mean, it just comes to you subconsciously as you're going through this, like, wait, this was that. One of the big frustrations, oh, I should have made it, I could have, you would find out so much more if this was Laura's book. There's a lot of frustration that Los calls you as like a spoiled brat, a bratty child that doesn't want to cooperate. Like there's many references, like if she was my child, I would ... she wouldn't. I wouldn't let her get away with this. Why can't she be like this? Stuff like that. I was like, I expect you to be this way. Why can't you be this way? You're always going against the grain of what we want. It's like we just want a perfect. Laura has a perfect plan. She has it. Our pathways lined up. Our destiny is to do this, this, and you just keep not wanting to do a lot of that sometimes, and it's frustrating for us.
If she was your child, marrying her would be a
No,
little
no, no,
awkward,
no.
wouldn't it?
No.
So as Q's
I
reading
mean, like
that.
if you were like
Yeah.
if you were like if our in our family, like he's
Yes.
trying to think now. He's trying to think of thoughts, or actually, so like if she was my wife, I wouldn't let her get away with talking to me like that.
So
That's a better way of saying that.
So as Q's reading this from him, another memory comes into play of why he's saying this. So you could tell with the way Carlos was raised, he was not raised by his mother, Maria. You could definitely tell she was not the one raising him. It was Laura. Maria, because she was on the hunt constantly looking for her husband and staying away because she was trying to find her husband.
Actually,
she didn't
let me clarify here. Time out. Let me clarify right here real quick, because this is important. Laura keeps promising to Los, well, I have plans in motion. We will rescue your mother. She's being held and tortured by Aulura and everybody in the Arcana Pansophagal. They are to blame for everything that happened to your mother, to your father, to you. It is all the Arcana Pansophagal's fault. And it's all that bitch Allura's fault. There, and you could tell her manipulations onto Los, because that's Los writing these things. Like this is what she has told me, and I need this plan to succeed. I need Q's help. She needs to be ready in time for what's planned of her. That's what you keep writing.
So, seeing all this, you could see how close those two are. Q is raised by Laura just to be a daughter to Laura. That's literally it. She is not to have a familiar tie to a man. She's not supposed to know what a man is and what that bond
Yes.
is.
Yes.
So whenever Q as a child would start questioning something, that's a normal response. You question the world, you question stuff. Because Los was raised with a father and mother at one point, he knows you respect your elders regardless. She doesn't understand this. And it's not what she's being taught. It is basically she is learning to rebel first and foremost before
Ooh.
learning respect. And
Ooh.
it's one of the things that her and Los have a fight with a lot as growing up is he's going by how he was raised, but she's only raised with a mother.
Here, let me break it a little bit further too into Los's
Yeah.
psychology. Los had his parents torn away from him, from Laura, but because of Allura. It's all her fault and the Arcana Pansophico's fault. He worships them. He has put them on such a high pedestal, or at least between what Laura has told them. He has them in such high pedestal that of course he worships and deifies them. And how dare you not respect tradition? It's mystifying to me. You're supposed to respect your mother and father, and you having been raised not that way at all, and knowing these things, it's you just keep fighting it more and more.
So the fact what he considers rebellion is Q questioning. That's why Laura only gives those two so much interaction as children.
And so much information.
Because the good thing is with questioning, at some point, if you've got one questioning, the other's going to start to question too. And if she knows if Los starts questioning, how long does she have to control?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the rightful heir to the family line. She has no rights. She's married in through her sister.
Well, speaking of plans, let's move the book a little bit forward to many years, to getting close to we've been training you certain ways. Until the invasion of where we invaded, where Dirt invades, what's it called? Where we went into the Arcana Pansophico and invaded there. When all that adventure, you were being trained and raised up to that point. So you've been involved. There has been definitely a plan. Laura has definitely been guiding you along certain steps. Here is what the book and part of the mysteries are about to be revealed. Your thoughts aren't too far off about a bride. Los needs a bride for the plan to take effect. Laura is definitely a satanic cultist, and they are trying to resurrect the Antichrist in some form. they've been trying so hard. Los was supposed to be him, but the formula wasn't right. There was still something missing. That's why they needed you three. Your blood. That's why it's so important. Because your you three are the survivors of the other experiment that was supposed to make it happen. The proper marriage between this and this equals the Antichrist being born. And so, what's that? We just know about the mothers because all three of your mothers, or you you guys came from the that satanic church thing with forced nunnery and weird experimental stuff. That was where you and your sisters were born. But you see the notes now. What secret is the Trinity? That is the secret. The three sisters' blood. If we get those three sisters' blood, or one to be a bride, that is it. We've got it. So that's why Los is looking for a bride. And since you, Irina, a big part of this plan is once we've entered, we are to seek out the origins of the Briarwoods. There is still remnants of the Whispered One's plan, the Whispered One's power. Vecna, for you guys' lore drop. So not just did they want to invade and rescue, Maria. After that, they wanted revenge. Los particularly wanted revenge against Arcana Pensafago. But that wasn't really why they were here. They were here to Ravenloft, where where the Briarwood origins came from, to be intentionally stuck here. And the whole reason was because since Q's plan might not work out, Laura insists we must find the sister. The mad she has traced Merlin. Was it Merlin?
Yeah, you said Merlin.
Yeah. Merlin kidnapped her and brought her here, and this is where she's being kept away. That when we get to her, I will have a proper bride. And the plans will continue, and he will finally be born. And I will get my father back. That's part of the plan. He needs to marry. He needs a bride to conceive. The ceremony will break whatever spell this is here in Barovia. Will completely break the spell. Allow him to free out. This is how the Briarwoods also eventually got out. And all through this pocket dimension is powered through like Vecna's or the Whispered One's power. That's why this whole area is cursed. But he came here not just for revenge. That was his plan. But Laura's plan in exchange was for us to find Irina. But really, all he needs is her blood. So if you guys could just give her Los the blood, we could call this whole thing off and we could all go home. How does that sound, huh?
Over my bloody body.
So you're because of Armolad, if you're muted, because of Armolad's intervention you are not like locked and transfixed. You're kind of seeing it from like a third person perspective, and you could flip back and forth through this. Q, is there any areas of this that you want to visit, and or do you have any questions? Right now, you have the Tome of Los. I will answer as truthfully as I can. And this applies to the entire group too, because you can now talk, you can, communicate as she's revealing this information. You can communicate back and forth to her.
And she can try to locate where that is in the timeline.
Right.
Basically, right now, Q is your walking a Ouija board.
That's exactly correct. That's a great way of putting it. A walking Ouija board.
I've been
Mind you,
watching
and now that you started this, that you're reading this, the candles are flickering, the darkness is coming. It's even though you have protections in place, opening the Book of Los is still making this place.
He knows I'm reading.
Yeah. Eerie, and you could like the candles waver as if enraged of you finding out the deep, dark, secret thoughts of Los and what he really thinks, and parts of the plan. Or at least you as a third person perspective be like, oh yeah, that's definitely Laura's manipulations here. Obvious as a third person perspective. So, questions? Or what more information you want to find out? No? Going once? Going twice?
going 3
Armolad.
times. Sold.
Wait. Does Rack have something?
No, I think it was just counting 1, 2, 3.
Is there any way we can find any more vulnerabilities?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
You
good.
just did, because you opened into the book. Yes. Give me a second, let me pull up the character. Besides the preview that I gave you already, let's give you some vulnerabilities. Los. This is up. Did I rename him to Los? Oh. Why can't I find the Los' stats? Oh well. I'm just gonna look in the book. What would you like to know? Another vulnerability, his hit points, his special abilities.
We did find out a lot of those last week.
I'll give you a good recap. Let me just find them here, and I'll give you a good recap of what you can expect, and give you something. I'll decide something. No, maybe I'll give you what you see. Broad, page 15. There's Madame Eva. There's Strahd. Okay. If Strahd isn't the shape changer, oh, see, this way I could just pull it up and click on it so that you all could just read it.
Logic is never
There
a
we
useful
go.
tool.
I found them. It was just buried. I have to find them in a. All right, so here we go. Tell me if you could read this.
Strahd can make 2 attacks, only one with of which can be a bite attack.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew that one.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah. I think I had given you this one here, the forbiddance, the what his normal vampire weaknesses are. I'm gonna give you that as a reminder. Regeneration, which you saw him use, but that's you're getting a more filled out form of it. Here's all his things. Regeneration. This. No, I didn't do that. I'm not giving you that yet. You saw a version of this, but this is the real thing. The Misty Escape. He could either become mist or at any point become vampire bats and flee, going back to his coffin, where he must regenerate. As all things undead, he's not really undead until you get him at his next phase, kind of like his phylactery. Oh,
Oh, he has to reach his
and
coffin within 2 hours. Okay.
Technically, we have 3 hours to kill him. He's at 0.
you saw during the fight at least a few of the resistances.
Yes, we definitely saw that one. Pity he doesn't have to use it in advance.
Not for nothing, but I mean, yeah, I won't give you this. No, because when the nightmare first started, Armolad said, "Oh, look, why is there a bunch of vampire bats?" And then one of them shape changed into Strahd. They could willingly become mist into a bat or wolf form, which explains a lot of his infiltration into the wolf.
The
Stuff.
werewolves.
Yeah. And you remember how a lot of people in the very, very beginning, people were like, definitely signs of it. Definitely was werewolves. We saw werewolves, or this person was mutilated. Could have also been any vampire. You saw this in action, so let's give everybody a good understanding of the bite mechanic. It hurts, and I regain strength. I regain necrotic damage back as healing. Oh, except for Q's is special.
Q is
has
twice as
special.
effective?
Q has very special blood. So if low strings from it, nice things will happen. We'll seem to find out.
Correction, any vampire that drinks it.
Yeah, true
Because
that.
she's been bit before.
True that. And this, we used this once just because I highlighted it to show you. He could call for help at any time. Because that's how he came in with like bats already here. And my favorite ability, Charm. I could charm people like Scar to attack. That's so much fun.
Yeah, Q, that's what happened. I was attacking Armolad.
Oh, that's very cute.
By the way, when we actually fight him, make sure you roll this pathetically. Strahd magically calls 2d4 swarms of bats. 2. You roll 2 1s. While outdoors, Strahd can call 3d6 wolves. You roll 2 1s and a 2.
Oh yeah, I rolled all terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, please, please. Please, especially when it's the having to go above a certain wisdom saving throw.
See,
And one more thing that I think. Yeah, and just Q has a preview of what his claws feel like. And mind you, this is unaltered stats for Strahd von Zarch. This is me, not me as Los.
this is the reason why Q looked at all of you and said, "So, how was Freddy Cougar?"
So they are his slashes hurt. And likely to hit.
They both missed unless he had advantage. So the dexterity did help. 19 would have hit if I hadn't boosted my dex.
And then there's the legendary actions, which you didn't get to see, but he's got 3 legendary actions. He can move, he could hit, and he could bite.
We saw the move.
All right.
Now, Q is still thinking that if she takes out one of his fangs, how can he bite with one fang? Wouldn't that be half damage?
It'll just grow back immediately. I don't know.
There's a certain amount of tooth to that thought.
Q's like, yeah, if I take out one of his teeth, doesn't that count like as half damage?
So instead of taunting him with bite me, it's more like gum me.
You don't want to be gummed either.
With that, let's everybody roll me a everybody here present. Where's my spells?
Oh, I'm not a present. I'm a gift.
I mean,
everybody roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Going for those easy rolls, are we? Come on, load up.
I never passed the wisdom saving ever.
24? I didn't even need the advantage that I have.
Here's in the book. So that counts, right? It's because I'm in the book.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
1, 2,
I'm in the
3,
book.
4.
I should be rolling.
Here's what happens. Nothing.
Jump scare.
You close the book. Since there's nothing more to find out from here, unless you have any more questions, we'll get to the next part, the planning. I don't know why I zoomed my face like that. I was reaching for something. There we go. All right. So, Madame Eva puts with that Madame Eva she put the book down and she's like, so you know now what you're up against. Is your task. Your task. Your new destination, what you seek. Destroy him. The Sun Sword. And the Sun Sword. And maybe something to protect against harm might be found at Kresk. There is an abbot there. There's an abbey and an abbot. You'll find the next answers there. The cards have told me. He pulls out the rusty old map, which might. All right, this is gonna be.
That doesn't show up.
Well, you know what? Give me a second. It will in a second.
It certainly hides you well.
Well, it's because I told it to just here. If I tell it to have a green screen there now this should work. Okay. So I think we're here.
Yep.
And we basically need to go up, over. That. And there you will find Kresk.
The amazing Kreskin? Or is that before your guys' time?
The what guy? What
Yeah.
question?
The amazing Kreskin. He was
The
like
amazing Kresk.
he was a mentalist showman, basically.
There, with finding out this new information of Los's full plan. Child, I am so sorry for all the manipulation that have been brought against you. This family is evil and must be stopped. We must protect Irina. We will protect Irina. You must travel to Krask. Get the abbot. Get the sun sword. It is a key of weapons to which you may defeat Los. I fear that our stunts, your recent stunts, have brought his attention towards us. I could sense it. What are you waving at, Q?
Nothing. I wasn't waving at anything. I was like moving my hand.
Oh, my bad. It looked like you were just gonna like, what the fuck? Exactly what I've been saying. All right, anyways.
I could
My
be
bad.
doing that too. I was also trying to talk to a small human without you guys noticing.
Oh, there we go. That's what it is. So it's not meant for me. Understood. Very good. But I did notice, unfortunately. Sorry, my bad.
I wonder if we're going to have to also find Costello.
Abbot? Oh, because we're going to the Abbot?
Abbot Costello.
The Abbey. The Abbot of the Abbey. Right?
Yeah. The Abbot.
Who's on first?
Were you born in like the 20s or something?
No.
All right. So how's this for a plan? Why don't the Vistani? No. Madame Eva explains that your shenanigans recently have for sure zeroed in. Los knows where we're at now. A little dream from last night helped narrow it down. Opening the book now, for sure, pointed to us. There are squads out already. I think we have only a matter of time. We have only a matter of time. You must head to Krask, and we must
You
take
must
Irina somewhere
somewhere
safe.
else that we don't know about. Because that way we can't tell him.
We'll go with Jack Slater. He'll help us. He'll know what to do. So I think he says something like, "It is already happening. We only have a little bit of time. They're coming already." And so she's going to raise the alarm. She senses that there's a squad of minions, soldiers, something. It is on his way. I sense She says, because her mystic power, she's like, I sense danger. It's coming. They're on their way. We must hurry. I need you guys to help protect and fend off a few waves of attacks while we have time to gather and escape and leave. Can you do that?
We'll do our best. Dib, dib, dib. We'll dob, dob, dob.
She runs out. She starts talking in a language you guys don't understand. More of a
I will next level.
oh yeah, you will next level. She get the sense that she's trying to tell everybody, guys, they're coming. Pack up your shit. We must go now. They're on their way. She goes to Jax later and starts talking. In the meantime, you guys are get ready. We'll go on break. We'll come back. There'll be a little fight, small fight, not enough to like rest you up. But what do you think about that?
Just on an interstate, they have a whole bunch of horses. Are we going by horse or by foot? Nice try, I know. They need the horses to pull their wagons.
Yeah. Yes.
Those are big horses.
So, how's this? Let's bring in a little bit of scarification.
A little bit of what?
Scar.
Oh.
Scarification. Sorry, that was did I say
Okay.
it weird?
I thought you might have been saying clarification, but
Preparations are being made. Madame Eva is talking with Jax later. They're making plans. Jack finds a moment to talk to Scar. During all the chaos. It feels like we had just started, and now we must separate again.
Yes.
But not goodbye
We're both military. We know our missions.
So this is not goodbye. This is till I see you next. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Save
And,
some dragon wine for me for when we meet up again.
He gives you one. Oh, they're so cute. He holds you close and gives you like for real, like a good big strong hug, and leans in and kisses you deeply, passionately. And on that, I think we'll fade out and go on break.
A break will be hard.
Because we're gonna have.
Take your donuts, people.
Actually, give me. Doesn't matter.
We're already online.
It doesn't matter. As long as the internet doesn't hear this next part, we're gonna be. Oh, we're good. We're on the internet.
Yes.
Okay, are we on?
yes.
All right. Just. Perfect. Okay. So.
Gonna put up the cool
battle
map.
on so that the audience can see the Vistani. The next few minutes, the Vistani are super quick to gather around like a circle the wagons type situation. And what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna send a few of the squad that has been the new type of enemy that is coming out. And let's just have you fight them up. And we'll see how maybe it'll be a wave, maybe it'll just be just for you. We have about an hour with the fight time, a little bit over an hour with the fight time. Let's see how this goes. Reh or Wooster, would you be so kind as to put the Twitch stream so they could see the battle map?
If you insist.
Thank you.
Magically, buildings have appeared around us. And the river's gone.
Here's a problem. You can
Yeah, I know.
see that this is a much bigger map. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is better for us to have a fight rather than that little small map. So that's my thought process.
And technically, those are the caravans. Just the door is facing out instead of in.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
The
Perfect.
caravans are in a circle around the horses and people.
No,
Those look like buildings.
No, the bigger caravans are the ones that you're seeing with the one door facing
It's
out
because
instead of in.
I think if you look here, like the scales, like here, this was what he's saying. Here, hang on. Ping here, focus ping. Look at how big Rhett is compared to everybody else. Is what he's saying.
He's the size of a horse. Okay.
But no, let's just make these guys like this. See, like they just matchy. Everybody's matchy.
So are
And
these
I like that
5-foot
idea.
squares or 10-foot squares?
Huh?
Are these 5-foot squares or 10-foot squares?
5.
Interesting.
Because
Gonna be
they
aggressive.
appear to be 10 according to the measuring device.
You're right. You know what? Maybe I should just scale this up correctly. Hang on. Scale this up. I thought I was ready, but you bring an interesting point.
Yes, that is a lot of horses.
Oh, we're
Yeah, one
shrink.
square is
Somebody
5
cast
feet.
shrink us on us.
You've
We're
been
so
shrunk.
tiny now.
Hey! Teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. Teeny tiny, 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 tiny.
Ooh. They're just. I mean, what can we do? They're part of they're part of abandoned houses. People live there. The gyps. This is why you're on a hilltop, because they quickly moved. You know what? They quickly moved here. This is why you're on a hilltop. Because this is not the housing area. But you could see now this little battle map area. All right. They've gathered themselves in a little circle, getting ready to leave. You might be attacked
We
from
will
multiple
hold off.
sides. Huh?
We will hold off the things. You guys go
Yeah.
to safety.
All right. You hear it in the distance. Stomping. From underneath and down the brush, you could see them appear. I'm gonna just pull them up on the map. They're coming up from this main road over here. Focus ping. Focus ping over here. I'm pulling them out here in a second. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Had them. I was prepared and now I'm not. What? Ah. Here we go. Rod's animated armor. Version 2.0 of the robot army. One of the very first ways, because since you guys pissed him off and he blew up his thing and brought up the light, he sent out, hey, go scout that area. I'll find out where they're at. And you guys have finally been like, oh, look, here we are. This is the first guys coming up. You see 4 of these clankers marching in unison. Actually, they'll probably be like this, huh?
Yeah, one behind the other.
Yeah, that looks more accurate.
Marching up and down the square.
Let's roll some initiative. Let's see. I'm gonna see who's on there. Ray, Scar, Armolad, you. Add Q
Of
to
course,
this.
now I'm doing that. 20.
Add.
Ah! And I rolled a 2.
Well, goody. Here's theirs. Can you see that roll? It's a
Uh,
19.
Nat 1.
Uh,
He is not good for us.
we
Oh
did-
no.
we did not see the roll in the list of rolls, but their
Initiative is 20?
it showed up in the turn order.
Yeah, their initiative is 20. All right, so good. So then that means I have to do the settings so that I don't whisper the rolls. Of course, because it's we're understanding that if it belongs to the Strahd campaign, it's whispered rules. But if it's any other normal thingy, it's never whisper rules.
And red didn't show up in the turn order.
Yeah, not automatically because I didn't choose my target before rolling, like an idiot.
Thrawn's animated armor rolled 2 1s for an attack. I'm impressed. Why did you waste that?
Good, you saw that. All right, so just double checking. Q's a 7, Armolad's a 7. Wait, is Q a 7?
Yep.
Yeah, Armolad's a 7. Gar is a 22. I should 22. Get 2 of you guys, and that's fine. And Rhett is a 16. Gar, Rod, Rhett, Armolad. Armolad is 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Q's a 7. Oh, well, you guys can decide your order when we get to there. Natural 20. Fantastic. You're obviously first up. Mrs.
Yep.
Rage Mode.
I look at Jack Slater and say, get the people out of here. And
I've got this. You do your
And
thing,
I-
I'll do mine.
I do my running towards the armored people. So how far away are they?
According to the map,
Very.
yeah, they are at 60 feet is the closest one to you.
Okay.
If you
What-
use your action, you can run as your action, or you could move up to your distance and pre-select your action.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 30. I think 30 is
I think it's probably closer to 40.
it's 40. Yeah, and get ready.
You want to go here?
Yeah, that works for me.
That was it, right? It's simpler like that. I think that was right.
And I rage and I
You ready
say
your action to swing,
I ready my action.
which is
And-
great because it's their turn next. So they're just gonna keep marching down the line and encounter you and be like, target acquired, engage mode, and they start moving forward. Let's see what speed they have. They have a total of 30 feet. Close one is, thank you for doing that. Fine, what about this next one? Okay. This
So
first
the first
one,
one's gonna get into my space.
yeah, so let's deal with him. I'm just like pre-moving these guys.
Okay.
No, I won't pre-move them because it's important that I deal things one at a time. But they're all like moving to change. The first one says activate and starts running at you first. You can now resolve your action. Swing away. With do you want to do with Reckless attack.
I never do reckless, but because it's their move, I want them to, all of them to move up because I want to blow through.
Okay, we could do that. We could totally do that. Can you give me the next guy is going to 30.
Oh, did you want? Okay, I'll set up the next guy for you. 30. Okay.
Yeah. So they're exactly correct.
There.
Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. So they're like
And
this.
the next guy. Oh, okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
And I'm just gonna
Blow them away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
blow them away. Go for it.
trying to find my damn breath weapon.
I think it's an ability.
It
Click
is.
on it.
I'm trying to click on it. There it goes. And it's through the sword.
And so what we say is let's see at
Axe. You keep calling it a sword. It's an axe.
yeah, it's an axe.
Through the axe.
At 11th level, it's 4d6. So here with you, it's 8 delta 6. Roll 8 delta 6. Roll 8d6. Please. RO.
Why is it not?
It's slash roll.
$28.
Oh wow, fantastic. While I deal this damage, please describe to me how you move up and do you? Oh wait, they have to roll. They have to roll a Constitution saving throw, don't they? And either get halved. Let's do that. Let's do that. One roll for all.
A roll for all and all for roll.
A 12. They fail. They take the full blunt of your fiery breath. As here's a good description. You remember imagine the much deadlier version of the robots. They almost look a bit like Star Wars assassin droids. And you come in, put them all straight on fire in a line, dealing 28 damage all the way through.
Well, it's a 15-foot cone.
30
No,
foot.
except
So
you
It's
double
double.
it together.
it's doubled. That's right, 30. So all of them are
Yep.
Yep.
they're-
all.
Yep.
Conveniently,
I got
the
all of
last
them.
one just got in range.
Yep.
28 each.
Yeah, hang on.
Oops. I wasn't supposed to show you guys that. I was just trying to read it.
That did a good
But
chunk.
they could have.
That did a very good chunk. That did a fantastic.
I was trying to read it and it clicked itself.
Okay, so
Come on, guys, help me.
as you're doing this, they're not people. They don't care. They feel no pain. They are programmed to destroy, find target, kill. Two of them are there. This other
Wow.
one, two of them will get to be able to attack you, I think.
How?
Well, because this one didn't finish its movement and can go here.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm thinking. Actually, we're not going to do that because this is not here to kill you. This is just here to solve for time. This is better. Okay, first guy attacks you. Boom, multi attack. Great sword. Twice.
18 hits, 12 doesn't.
For a total of 8 plus 1 lightning damage.
So slashing is halved.
Yep. So 4 plus 1, 5.
Guys.
Want to add the +5, but not yet. Because it's still on nighttime. Although I could, but we're not. Okay, that's his turn. The other one moves into position, and no, it doesn't move because we said about that. The other one starts. You see there, all three of the other three start charging up their arms, and sort of like a electric ball starts happening, and they start saying targets, multiple targets acquired, and then all three of their hands deployed, and each one of them starts aiming at the rest of you. And they're gonna fire off 2 shocking bolts each. Going to first off,
What's the range?
Yeah.
you're all within range. All right, you're all within range. 60 feet. Let's go first off to Q. 2 shocking bolts.
First one does
23
not
and
hit.
23 and the 12 and the 23. So the 23 I think hits you.
No, it does
Oh.
not.
So
Roll again.
roll again then, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There we go.
As it's doing this, you see like all three of them like just like a bunch of like light. Actually, you know what they look like? They look like much better. A softified version of blaster fire from Star Wars.
Yeah. From the Star battles.
Right. Exactly like
We don't
that.
want Disney lawyers over here.
Right. From the the Galaxy
That's
battles.
sci-fi show. Yes.
Actually, in Spanish, it's called War of the Galaxies.
Yeah.
Or Battle of the Galaxies. Battle of the Galaxies, yeah. Galactic Battle. There we go. Anyways, so here's so that was Q, who managed to like convince one of these to aim just off to the side.
Q pulled a Daria and stepped out of the way.
Yeah.
Who are you giving the advantage to on the next attack or ability check or saving throw?
That is for me to choose when I want to say who.
Okay. Good call. Armolad is next.
Within 1 minute. Okay.
Armolad is next with
Okay.
with 2 of these blaster bolts. 12 and 9.
Miss horribly.
I don't know that you could catch these.
Well, they didn't hit me anyway, so I can't catch it.
Yeah.
It has to hit me.
Again, they are very much
Yes.
trooper
They were
stormers.
affected by that fire. That's
And
what it
2
is.
against and 2 against Re. Here we go. Let's move this along.
Hit.
One of them hit, right? There we go for 5. As at this distance is just fading out, and it's just a bunch of bolts of these are coming out. All right, so that is the entirety of their turn. Re, look at them. All clustered up nicely. I hadn't thought of that.
Indeed. So very nicely. Not even anybody next to them. Or like in the middle of them. Or anything along those lines. You know what's going to happen.
You're going to get fired.
Or, as I have learned, you could choose that to become any type of damage you want, right?
I can if I choose to use points on it. But why would I? They seem to be vulnerable to fire, judging by the actions of my compatriot. So, a radiant omen drifts from unseen, a whisper of stars where silence has been. It cleaves the veil with luminous sigh, a secret of heaven unveiled to the eye. Fireball.
And let's see if I was trying to draw some fire, but let's see. It's DC 1930. Oof. Is that with the new booster that you have?
That's with the new booster, yeah.
Nice. Okay. So dexterity. Why can't I bring these up? Oh, it's because it's behind the. All right. Oh no, they fail terribly because they're animated armor. They're not real humans that can jump and move. So, yeah, they take the full 30 damage of that, huh? All right, let's do it.
Which ones?
All of
All
them.
of them.
It's like you shoot at fire, they're still standing, coming at you, shooting things. Next fireball. I would like to post my condolences to the dear great coordinates.
Actually, kind of, how's it look on the map? That looks all right. Okay.
We don't see anything on the map.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're drawing in the background layer again.
Oh, I did. No, yeah, I sure am. No, but I just meant in general, if there's other stuff showing up. All right. Cool. Next up is Armolad and Q in however order you want it.
Are they still standing? Oh, they are.
Oh yeah. Let me describe their damage. From the fire, they just continue. It's shining off of their gleaming thing. What you did do burn off is completely all of the paint job spray that they had on there is now fully burnt off and gleaming. They're still moving though. I will tell you mechanically, they're a little bit less than half strength.
So they're bloodied.
It's only fair then that in the continued
But they're
tradition,
hot.
they're hot. I will do
of this battle, I'm going to cross off one fire opal.
You guys are all doing fire, and Q's just like.
And the same spot that Rat targeted with a to avoid all the others.
Time out. I want to say they are resistant to fire damage. So they are getting hurt, but they aren't, they're.
Oh, now you mentioned that.
You want to change up your damage type?
Huh?
I would have.
You can still do it if you want. I'm
Sure.
cool with that.
Make it lightning.
Lightning.
They're probably even
Guess
more
what?
resistant to lightning.
Guess what?
I'd suggest cold.
No.
Whatever it is, I'll take it.
You want to I need you to choose which type you want to put it to.
Yeah, it's lightning.
It's lightning. Fantastic. Because yeah, the fire damage did half damage because they're metal, not really human. So you're like, yeah, fucking electricity.
And that heals them, right?
It shouldn't heal them.
Immune to lightning damage.
Ah, well. Now I know. Now I know more.
Well, I already crossed it off, so therefore, there we go.
This is why we're learning stuff. We're both learning things, and it just got a little bit more difficult.
D6.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 30 as well. 30 damage fireball, but mine's only a DC 18 saving throw.
All right, give me a second here. I have to adjust their healths back to relatively bullish. It's almost like that lightning damage. Whatever, like they're now fully back invigorated again. Like you just charged them up, and like full power over capacity. Yeah, we like this.
Oh shit.
So
all the work that I did.
And Armolad, you're throwing a
Yes.
thing, 30 damage.
Yes. DC 18 saving throw.
DC 18. Thank you. Of dexterity, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Oh,
They kind of
almost
suck at
rolled
those.
good. Almost rolled good. Yeah, that's
Yes, if you add them together.
no, but like I have the little indicator of a die roll. That's why I have a.
Oh,
I-
it's like right beside it or something.
yeah, like you could turn that on as one of the options. Like actually see the dice being rolled. So it rolled to like 15 and then rolled over.
Yeah, the +1, so it wouldn't have mattered. Okay.
So is that
and
also fire damage or is it a different part?
That's
different
fire.
damage? Fire. Okay, so that also gets halved.
It's literally a fireball,
Yeah.
but at least it's to all of them.
Yes, it is.
And I will, since I can't attack this round anyway, I will move my, move is this button. I will move myself up to here. And so I've done an action, I've done a movement, so I have a bonus action. I will spend a key point and dodge.
Okay. Okay, good move. Good move. Good call. Q, did you move or did you make an action yet?
I have not, but Q cannot do anything to these things, just to tell you guys. Q is literally out for the fight on this every time we've had mechanics. So
Let's what is your how many bardic rolls do you have at level 12?
I have 5.
5. And does it cost a bardic roll to use your reaction to save somebody? Or is that just a freebie?
That's something different, and that's not what college she's with. If that's I think you're thinking of a different college. She's with Whispers.
Okay.
So
well,
she
you could at
is
least you could use your couple of those maybe. Give people advantage on stuff, or at least what's it got? It gives them like an extra D10 at your level 12. What is it?
again, I think that's a different college you're thinking of.
Oh, I am thinking of a different college.
You are
My
thinking
bad.
of that's why I said I'm Whispers. I'm not one of the standardized colleges.
You're right, and I apologize. Okay.
So she's
Well,
literally every time we've had these mechanic issues, fights, she can't do anything. There's nothing like any of my spells are not geared for this fight. None of my spells, none of my bardic inspirations, none of it really.
soon to be resolved. I hope soon to be resolved.
You have a ranged weapon of
Especially if
some
you
kind?
get the sun sword. If you get that sun
Ranged
sword,
weapon doesn't do anything. We did
Why?
it in the last battle. None of my weapons touch these things. She's dead in the water in these fights.
yeah, against these guys, that's kind of that is a truism. All right, I'm gonna allow you to psychically assist somebody, and psychically assist somebody. Right, you can at an opportune time, you could give them advantage.
Well,
once
the
per
thing is, I was going to use my bardic in the silverly bard on my hand crossbow to see if I could at least knock something out.
Yeah,
Or you
okay.
could use your bardic knowledge to figure out the weaknesses of these things.
No, I don't have that. That's a different college.
Yeah, it's a different
Oh.
one. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna try this thing
Everyone
with the
thinks
crossbow.
I'm
Do you have knowledge
I
arcana?
am the one college that can't literally
It's
do
fine.
crap in
Yeah.
these fights.
Do you have
I
knowledge
pulled up
arcana or
College of
something?
Whispers and it talks about psychic blades.
Psychic blade does not work on animatronics. We
Yeah.
have already figured that one out the last time we fought these machines. So I literally am doing possibly piercing damage if I get it.
I think the psychic damage might actually. I think that does hurt them. I mean, it's not. They're not immune to it, and they're not resistant to psychic.
They are.
The game master said they aren't.
No, that might have been a different one. But I'm telling you right now, like these guys.
Okay, so these might hit.
Yeah, these ones for sure. Because it only says they're immune to, at least version 2.0 are immune to lightning and poison. They're resistant to cold and fire because they're not human. They don't feel those things. It would seem that because they're not psychic damage that they can't feel, but here's the thing that psychics can do. They can manipulate matter and crush their freaking heads together.
Well, we can try. Like I said, the last few mechanics we've come across, every time I've tried using Psychic Blade, it's been a no-go. So,
And if you want to use a psychic crossbow, will that work too? If you
no,
wanna
I
do-
have Psychic Blade. If I hit, I can use Psychic Blade.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
That's the issue. My weapons aren't made for this battle to begin with.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, you need that
literally
sunsword. You need that sunsword.
everything against these battles we've had with the mechanic machinery. That's why she's been doing other things, is because she can't help you guys.
Yeah. This Sunny, I'll hold off the troops. All right. On that note, what do you want to do to hit these guys? You can see behind you, everybody is like, it's working out.
Well, first off, I have to do some.
Ooh, you could also maybe move here and use that as cover.
Slightly out of a range, I think. Well, maybe not. No, 45 feet.
Oh yeah, it is slightly out of range.
I gotta see. Last time I clicked on something, it just came up in the screen, so now I have to type it in and get the.
Oh, click it on the screen. In the meantime, Scar, it'll be your
Okay.
turn, and there's a whole bunch of dudes in front of you. Fire did okay damage.
So we're gonna do this. If I get the right spot.
You could also use your action to double your distance by running.
Yeah, but then I won't be able to hit, and I won't be able to use the inspiration I have. Uh, I
That's
want to
your
get
range
that
from
close.
there.
Wait. Yeah.
Possible. Here. But everybody's in your.
Nope. I'm gonna have to do what I thought I was gonna do first. Technically, I can't even use my weapon.
I'm gonna allow you a little bit extra because you're uphill, a little extra movement, just so that we have fun with this. I don't like
Oh no,
people
I
not
was
being
gonna
able to do
Misty
nonsense.
stop, but that's the issue. Once I use that bonus action, I can't move and shoot at the same time.
Yeah, you can.
I can? Okay.
A bonus action, a movement, and an action. So if the bonus
That's what
action
I'm
is
saying.
Misty
Because we're
Step,
downhill, I'm gonna give you a little bit extra movement. Because you're uphill and they're down, so you're running down.
Ah.
Let me show you. I'm gonna show the. Hold on for a second. Just look at your screen. It's gonna show you. Focus ping.
whoa,
Yeah, as I
oh,
said,
cool.
focus ping. Focus ping. So imagine this is what it looks like. So you're up, they're down, they're coming from underneath. So
So
alright.
because
I'm
he
gonna
was
move
the
you
only
back to
one
where
from
you were.
actually from dirt. He was the only one from actually from dirt, so this is gonna look funny. She's gonna do a Fortnite skid down the hill and Misty Step.
Nice.
So technically, she's gonna get the momentum, which is gonna project that Misty Step. So she's gonna go farther than needed.
Perfect. I love it. I love it. Fantastic. Fantastic.
So if I'm correct, it should land without having to do anything from it.
Move your character there. Move
I'm
your
trying to
character
move
where
my
you'd be.
character.
Oh, point to it.
I'm thinking I'm gonna land about right here, which will still have me covered.
Yeah, why can't you move it here?
Who just moved me?
I just moved you.
Oh, you just moved it back. I thought where I put myself would have been right if I Misty stepped.
Hang on.
Here.
All right, my screen is being weird. Point to ping. Right there. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
One
There,
left.
okay.
Like I said, it's going to literally look like you see a poof, and they're gonna go, "Where did she just go?"
Perfect.
So the one that I'm in line with, I'm gonna try to hit with the advantage from the inspiration.
Okay. Would that be this guy over here, the top one?
The one, yeah, last one in line.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
And we're gonna do this just in case it happens.
I'm gonna
Where
say
are
also
you?
maybe I think because of the cool no, my yeah, I
Where
think
did it
this was a
go?
cool move.
There it goes.
That totally hits. 100%.
Yay! Which will hit for 21.
21 or 21 total, yes. Ooh, very nice. As this empowered, it's almost like the entire momentum takes you through, and the entire thing like hits you through. Okay, now he's about at half strength as this kind of hits him in a very vulnerable spot, and for a second it just seems like transfixed and fades out, and then fades back in. Good move. Cut back to Scar, who's now can move. If you can move in between these two, and Scar, what would you like to do?
Well,
Can
I'm
you
gonna
attacks?
just do what?
I'm sorry, I was looking at
I'm gonna just boom boom to the first one that's right in front of me.
Go for it.
Boom, 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 boom.
The first one hit.
The first one is going to. No, their armor class is pretty high because they're made out of metal.
One definitely
I'm
does.
guessing the 28 probably hit.
The 28 definitely hits though. For a total of 3 plus
18.
3,
18.
18. I'm not gonna round down on the damage. Just go down.
Technically 17 because the fire is resistant.
It's fine, doesn't matter. 18 full damage. As it's like you're chopping off its metal things are coming off. His metal armor is coming off. It's about 3/4 of the way to maybe halfway. That leaves it their turn, right?
Yep.
All right.
So the guy in front of me,
Yeah.
he's gonna come at me.
And so is this guy. And then this guy is gonna move. And then you want to just keep blasting that cube. Target acquired. Actually, I'm gonna let you come to me. Screw it. Target acquired, target acquired, target acquired. First, we're going to just do 2 shots to Armolad and 2 shots to Q. We'll resolve that first. Armolad. Armolad.
Second one actually hit. Damn it. Oh, I'm dodging, so disadvantage. Sorry, no.
Oh, very nice. The next one to Q. The next 2 to Q. Okay, so
Neither one hit.
15 and 11. Also, I think you could use the house for cover, so I could give you a little bit extra bonus, maybe if you want to.
They're
No,
still
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
find me. I Fortnited, remember?
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
kid.
So they were just like, all right, now let's resolve 4 attacks against Scar. 4 attacks. 1, 2, 4. I think this 15 doesn't hit you, does it? So only the 19 hits you for a total of 8 plus 4, 12.
So 4 plus 4.
4 halved is
8.
4 plus 4 is 8, so total of 8. Yeah, total of 8. Not too shabby, not too bad.
I have to 105 minus 8,
97.
97.
When's my turn?
You're not on the list. It's your turn now.
Like you're on your. It's now your turn.
You're after the monstrosities, but before me and Armolad.
It is now you.
O blazing covenant of the abyss, herald of ruin crowned in crimson kiss, let the heavens shatter, let the void resound, as Destiny's hymn strikes the trembling ground.
Oh boy. What are you smiting us with?
That one is acid.
Acid fireball.
All of them.
Acid
Yeah.
against metal, not bad. And I think you could definitely place it in a way that it hits none of your friends, so we don't have to do that.
Yep.
A rain of fire falls upon them if they miss a dexterity save of 19.
Rain of acid.
Oof.
31. That extra higher level cast didn't do much.
Yeah. did it. Oh.
All right, so 31, huh? I mean 30 fire, 30 acid damage.
31
31
acid damage.
31
31.
acid damage.
The whole ground around them starts to melt. The grass dies.
Yeah.
The earth turns into mud.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That sort of screwed up
But
my
luckily,
plans.
none of it splashes on Armolad or Scar.
Yeah. That's what I call an acid burn.
All right, good move. They are definitely more. All of them are fully more than half energy, half health. As you can see, them rickety, but still able to wield all their machinery and showing no signs of feeling any pain or loss of determination at eliminate targets. Eliminate targets. Armolad and Q. Who
question.
would like to go next?
What is the effect of the acid on the ground if I want to step where he just threw it? Or
That's
does
gonna
it just
say
or does it just go away?
Technically, the spell says it ignites stuff.
Ignites flammable
yeah.
objects.
So let's make it like that. That is let's make that portion right there acidy and difficult terrain, and maybe if you'll take 1d6 damage for every that you end your round in it.
Oh, end round. Okay, that's fine. I have enough
I
movement.
thought so.
This isn't going to matter then. All right. First, we move here.
Yay!
Whoa, and my entire thing just disappeared. Okay. And we say, welcome to, see if you like my shtick. 22
Yes.
or 9. I assume it's still alive.
Yes.
24 or 6.
Okay.
Punchy. Oh, key point. Well, I'll get key point down 1. Punchy. Ooh, critical.
Oh, fuck yeah.
For 11.
You punch through it and it reaches a vulnerable spot for 11. Nice move.
Still alive?
Yes. Barely
Inconvenient.
though. I mean, it's at a third of it's at a 1/4 of its normal health almost.
And punchy. 19. I don't know
This
if that hits
is-
or not.
Finally hits against a piece of armor that it just doesn't hurt you, but it's a solid object and causes no damage. His AC is higher than 19.
I'm guessing it's 20. That'd be just psychic, I guess. Well, I have enough movement to. Oh, would they get an opportunity?
One of them will, yes. One of them will take one swipe, not a multi-attack.
Well, no. Technically, I could move here, and neither of them would because I'm still in range of both.
You could do that, and
But I don't want to move there. I want to move out of this fire. Oh, it's fire.
wanna
I
move
have
here.
I have fire resistance. What do I care?
It's acid. It's acid though.
Yeah, but it's set the stuff on fire.
It set the stuff to acid. You can't set it on
Huh?
fire. It's more of an acid effect.
It ignites flammable objects. Okay, whatever.
And
All right. In that case, fine. Let him have his opportunity attack. I'll go here.
okay.
Sorry.
25, 13 plus
Ow.
6.
That
Not
wasn't worth it.
happening.
Oh.
Not happening.
All right. It is top of the
Join it.
round, so new thing. You use your ability, and I'm gonna great sword again for a 20.
But did a lot less damage.
Yeah.
I would
no.
take a lot less damage than anything.
Yes. Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking, can I use a key point to make that miss? Where is that? It's one of the more recent thingies, I think. It's 10 points of damage, whatever, I'll take it. And then I'll go look it up later.
A small short rest how to do it. You could feel the psychic. As it's coming down swinging, you psychically try to stop it, and you could feel almost like the robot resisting against you, or like it's not working like it usually does, and strikes your friend anyways. That was his turn.
Not mine.
Now your turn.
So I'm gonna actually use my crossbow again. The hand
Okay.
crossbow. 21? Because it is an advantage because of the silverly bard.
21 hits. That is its AC. Is 21. These things are very. Pierces barely through another one of its things of armor. For a
That
total
gave 31.
Was it the same one that you were firing at earlier?
Mm-hmm.
31? Oof. It is so close to death. You can see it like knocked, and it's going like. Mission incomplete. Damage assessment. 80% damage. Complete mission, all priority. That's it. Anything else you want to do?
That was stupid.
I'm trying to read something real quick. Oh yeah, I'm resetting and reshooting that crossbow again because I have crossbow expert.
Nice.
I won't give the psychic damage the second time around, but
Nice. All right.
21 again
That hits.
for 9.
9. His hit points was 7.
Oh.
Very nice.
Which one did you get?
The,
Monstrosity that she hasn't been able to take out all the time.
the first one taken down. All right. And you know what? This deserves its first. How do you want to do this on this one?
Technically, all you hear actually, she shoots the first one, sees the second one go down, and all she goes is all the party hears is from like wherever she is that's all she's saying. Did you pee? That's all she's saying.
All right. Well, now, on that note, Scar, you're next, and you have 2 near-death robots. They're not really alive, so don't feel bad for this. You could just smashy these.
Nasty smashy.
That hits. They both hit. What do you want here? Let's spread the damage one. The first one is weak. So this one here, and I'm pinging, is weak. What's the damage on it?
21.
Not enough to kill him. The second one will definitely make him go away.
15. 36 total.
6 total. Yeah, 36. He was at 33. So this one too is now destroyed. You unlike the last one where it disappeared into a bunch of clattering of parts, This keeps most of its form as you just whack it down and finally like electrifies, and you see all the lights go down, and it just powers on.
Can
Immobile.
I, as a free action, push him into the other one?
It won't cause any damage.
I know,
No, you know
but
what?
it'll.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, you can. Roll me a strength.
Where's my sheet? Hold on.
Strength saving throw, or the
Oh, no,
athletics,
I'll use strength. I'll use strength.
or the athletics, which is even better. Athletics is the better one. Yeah.
When you roll
Holy
25,
shit.
28, it doesn't really matter.
Holy shit. With that, you want to kick him or just shove him, and it's going to cause damage. So it's going to cause 2d6 worth of damage. Roll me 2d6. How do I send this?
4.
4.
I think he did more damage to the dead machinery than the thing that still stands.
Well, like you kicked him or into it, and it breaks apart of him, and the other one just like gets knocked over, and it hurt it. It's 4 damage against it. That's good. Good move.
Now
It
it's-
is their turn now, I believe.
Here's something amusing. I found 2 things that I could have been using in all these battles that I didn't even realize.
Tell me about it.
One was this one. So I could have turned that 19 into a 21 for 1 whole key point. Or
Oh, wow.
or this one. I can make them make a con saving throw or be stunned until the end of the next turn.
Yeah.
Silly me.
Yeah.
All
You
that
guys
while
have a
trying
lot
to
of
find something else.
abilities that I'm glad you haven't been remembering to use them. But it happens. It happens. I think Q is no longer in danger. This one's gone on Scar. This animated armor here is probably going to just move up and engage Armolad. He's been firing at where's Brett is all the way over there.
Ray gets as far away as possible from all of us.
Yeah, it's fine. He's got the range for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he
in-
does. That's why I said it.
I know where he is. He's in Reykjavik.
You know what?
He's gonna cast
Reassessing target.
cold next time.
Both of Armolad and Q, if you could both roll me a d20, whoever rolls the lowest is the focal point. This guy here.
1d20, not 30. I rolled a 14.
And Q rolled a 4. Whoever rolls the lowest, reacquiring target. Reacquiring target. Reacquiring target. Assessment made. It's gonna come up to you, and this other one is gonna attack Scar. So 2 attacks against Q first. 1, 2.
The other one fails.
Okay, so you
They do
get
the
12.
react.
Oh yeah, gonna react.
You might want to save that for yourself, but okay.
That is for her.
Yeah, that is for her.
Oh, I thought that was the one attacking Scar. Sorry.
No, these 2
Oh,
are
okay.
attacking me.
Okay, so again, the psychic ability, let's see if it reacts and stops this in time.
It does.
Just enough time for you to dodge. Good. All right. Meanwhile, on the other side, Scar is facing one of these, and the one that he you just shoved and hurt him. Reacquired target. 2 attacks against Scar. Natural 20! Boo, boo, boo! And the other one missed. Natural 20 is 13 plus 9.
22 becomes 11 and 3. 14.
The extra damage was barely, or the extra lightning damage was barely worth. Re, it is your turn.
There's 2 more standing, right?
That is correct. One of them is attacking Q. The other one is attacking Scar. I don't think we need the asset anymore, guys. I think at this time it fades out.
Just 2 of them. Oh, pedestrian. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This thing.
Why don't you go help out a hoe?
Mind Sliver?
Yep.
Who are you hitting?
Whichever has the most damage.
This one here, the one by Q has the most damage.
Yeah.
My sliver is good.
I'll probably need to move like
Over
here to hit it.
Yeah.
Nope. Have you made a save yet today?
9 psychic damage, huh?
Yeah.
Not too bad. I mean, there's not a lot of mine for you to hit, but it, like I said, you crumble.
Just disrupting its programming.
Right, that's exactly right. Scramble for a second. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's
it's
it.
Armolad's turn. Armolad or Q, who would like to go first?
Actually, I can go over and help Q. I just want to
Oh.
make sure I can. Okay, it's 40 feet there, and I'll spend the extra 5 or 10 feet or wherever it takes to not get an opportunity attack, and I will move to here.
You move too quickly for it to, All right.
And
Perfect.
say,
You're there.
welcome to Clubtown. Population, you.
Nice. That hits.
7.
Uh-huh.
Don't have enough Q points to make that one hit. Key points.
No.
Spend another key point. Thunk. Not worth 3 key points. And Thunk. 26.
26. That does hit. Yeah.
For 11.
He's in his low 30s of health. I don't mind being now in digital display. 30% power remaining. Draining. Reboosting. Attempting to reboost. Supplementary power. That's what you hear.
You talk too much.
Q, you're
Q,
next.
it's your turn.
So here's the first hand crossbow. That hits.
You're up close. Do you want to just slash? That actually works. That hits.
You.
That is a lot.
It's 26.
26. It is barely holding off. You see, like, the power drains and then starts flickering on barely. Reserve power.
Okay.
Power.
I'll try my rapier. That hits.
That hits.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
21,
You have
yeah.
advantage.
It's
You have
21.
advantage, that's right.
You have advantage. I'm on the other side.
No, I have advantage on my first one, not my second.
No, you have advantage because
I'm on
of
the
him.
other side.
Yeah.
He
You are
is
flanking.
There's flanking. That's why.
There's
So-
flanking. So you have advantage
Yep.
Okay.
on both.
6. That is exactly what it had left. Is exactly 6. Perfect. It's finally with your crossbow head, you take out the rapier, and where it sticks, it sizzles, and then just stops animated. All of its power just glows out. Sits there, cold, lifeless, metal piece of damaged robotic.
Do you have 2
statue.
attacks?
Technically, she would have had to
Yes.
use the hand crossbow the second time.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. We're
It's the same rolls,
we're
though.
okay. All right. Top
Fine.
of the round. Scar. One left.
First
Um,
one hit.
The first one hits.
Second one
Roll your
miss.
damage.
17
17.
or 16. You want to have the fire.
Power 20%. Activating reserve power. Still barely standing. Barely standing. You use both of your attacks, right?
Yep.
Okay, no
14 doesn't
advantage.
hit.
It's going to attack back. Last reserve power. And it's going to do 2 short swords attack against you. Natural 1. Natural 1. As he goes, his arm just falls off. The second attack does not go through. Because rules are rules, right? That's what I always
Yep.
remember.
You disarmed him.
You
Yeah,
see, and you see star, so
Do you want to just finish him off? Go ahead and
Yes.
finish him off.
Yes, I will finish him
yes.
off.
I'm giving.
I'm next.
Perfect. Go for it.
Wacky wacky. 10.
Yes. Keep going. He's almost
Oh,
there.
he's not wacky
10%
wacky. Okay.
power.
Sure. I'll spend 2 key points just to make that a hit
Yes, that hits then.
for 9.
Reserve power. You see it barely hanging on. Reserve power. At the
Just
bar
because
of 1.
why not? I'll do the
I'm pretty sure you skipped my turn.
No, you're
Oh.
after.
You're right. We did skip your turn.
Also
we did
Q's
skip your
then.
turn. You're right. You
Well-
wanna finish him off, Ray?
Q and I are at the same time, and I think I am.
Yeah. Why did you say I've got my? You jumped his turn. Oh
I
well.
skip-
As this is happening, yes, this last one. Let's see here. It's probably going to be a failure, but let's hope it's the intelligence.
Isn't it always a failure?
Hey, I
You rolled a
failed.
reasonable number, but you failed.
It also
Um,
would have been 1d4 less because of the previous mind sliver, but it didn't matter.
But it's a different one though. Your mind sliver is a different one. This is a different mind sliver. So
Yes. Because mind
How do you
sliver,
wanna do this?
if you succeed in a mind sliver, it gives a 1d4 penalty to the next saving throw he rolls.
right, yeah, but this is a different one. But let's just say they're programming are linked,
It,
and it
yeah,
and
fair
you're
point.
inside of his programming. How do you want to do this? You have complete control of it, of its internals. Your
So
mind sliver.
it still has one arm functional, the other one is dropped.
Mhm.
So it goes beep boop, acquiring new target, beep 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 beep.
And then just his head is just missing, and it just falls over. Beautiful. Acquire a new target itself. And this
Cute.
one is done. With that, you look back, and the Vistani are pretty much gone. There's you see one more Jack Jack Slater waving goodbye and doing a, and then
Have fun storming the castle.
same to you. Good luck.
Ray just picks up a left behind pack of cigars and flicks it out with his fingers like.
Or how about better? Oh, with his fingers, even cooler. Better. Nice. And I think with that, we're gonna end tonight's session.
When is our next session?
Next week.
Isn't next week the
No.
one you said you weren't going to be at?
Oh wait, the week after next week. Sorry, that's a very good point.
I'm
It would be December 6th.
Yes, and I will not be able to partake December 6th because I will be on the cruise.
Well, we will.
Tom
The
Cruise?
rest of us be taking that because we only have 2 sessions left this year. That is the 6th and the 13th. After that, we're gonna be
I'll
taking a
definitely be at
Christmas
the
break.
13th. I'll definitely be there on 13th.
Yeah, then we're gonna take a Christmas break and return after Christmas, hopefully.
Yeah, and we're almost. We're getting very close to the end of the campaign. We just get that sword, and that triggers.
Yeah, I doubt we wanna play on the 27th.
I wouldn't be able to anyway.
27th of December, that is.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
I would be in Seattle.
So
Oh yeah.
Well,
that's right,
so
and
you
we
can
need to plan
play.
out
Just go
where
to Carlos's place and play from there.
that's still like 3 hours away.
Family vacation. Family vacation. I'm supposed to be meeting up with Carlos midway.
Yeah.
We still
Anyway.
gotta rent it. Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah, we
yeah,
have to
two more sessions this year, and then we're gonna take a winter holiday and be back the next year. I
Yay.
assume we'll be
Yay.
back on the 3rd of January, but we'll talk about that later. Too early to talk about it. See you.
Wait. Small human's birthday is the day before.
Yeah, day before. Day after should be fine.
Well,
Yeah,
well, I
You
hope
tell
you
that
enjoyed
to
the
the small
session.
human.
Okay, so let me get. We're not on the 29th, so I'll delete that one.
Yep.
Delete occurrence.
I will be cruising on the 29th.
And we're not on the 20th.
20th, 27th, both are off. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna remove those from the calendar.
I assume.
Delete.
Like I'm cool with
I
20th.
am traveling on the
Oh, wait.
20th.
Yeah. Never mind. I can't promise 20th either. So yeah.
I'm traveling on the 20th. I will be in Seattle the 27th. I come back the 28th. And I'll be
Yeah.
in Atlanta for 3 days.
So we may have a session on the 3rd, with or without Sarah. Depending on the small human.
Okay.
Okay, so basically we have the 6th. Sorry, we have the 6th. That's very good.
And just to be
And
clear,
the
next week-
13th.
And next week, are we
6th
in
and the
or
13th,
out next
yes.
week?
So we're
Next
not
week
playing
off.
next week.
Thanksgiving.
But yeah, but the week after for sure, which is the 3rd.
Yeah.
Number 3rd. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
half
no,
of
no.
December we will be playing.
December 6th. December 3rd is a Wednesday.
That's right. December 6th. Thank you.
It's January 3rd after the holidays.
That's why I got the 3rd stuck in my brain.
Excellent. So
You got it.
December 3rd was.
have
my
a fun
birthday.
weekend next week, Carlos.
You
Thank
guys
you.
too.
You too, cruising people, and
Don't be bruising. Bruising for a bruising, not good.
also
I'm sorry.
Sarah and Blinky. You too have a nice weekend next week.
Yeah, and you know
Take
what?
care.
I hope you enjoy some bonus nachos.
Hey,
on your time
I just
off.
realized something.
What's that?
Wooster's birthday is coming up. Yeah.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
I have that on my calendar too.
Okay, going offline. See you later.
All right.